I'm just really proud that we actually are forging a new movement of Native American contemporary and traditional music. Again, we're part of that continuum, and that we are part of everyday life. I think that a lot of times, mainstream America, we're right here, but they can't see us. They say Minnesota, they say Minnesota, they say Minnetonka, they say Wayzata, Chaska, Winona. They don't know what it means. They say Tennessee, Alabama, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Ohio, Utah, Nebraska, Minnesota. They don't know what it means. And so they live right here, but they don't know. And so, as one of my personas, I call him the liberator of ignorance. And so, you do it with unconditional love. And so, but even then, unconditional love, you still do the best you can, and you get a little frustrated. And so, instead of taking it out in a bad way, I take that energy and make it a creative thing. And so, our final song here is called the Kemosabe Therapy. And I'm gonna go get the mad artist. He's gonna come out and do it for you. And it's about I've been an actor for 18 years, and I was doing my time in New York City those 10 years, and we used to go to all these auditions. Just to give you an example, right out of acting school, I had one of my auditions was for Bazooka Bubblegum. I didn't know. I said, okay, well, we'll go. I mean, it's an international commercial. So they said, well, could you take your hair out and cross your arms and your most Tonto voice say Bazooka? Where's this gonna be seen again? It was like in Turkey. Oh, okay. So I was like, Bazooka. And it was like $20,000 worth of acting school right there, man. It's like, gee whiz. So of course the other one was that when I did the out of that audition, I got into a cab, and and of course, you have to put on your turquoise and your Pendleton blanket, because that's what they think, But I remember driving the cab, in the back of the cab driver was just staring the heck out of me, and he goes, excuse me. I said, yeah. And he goes, are you an American Indian? I said, yes, I am. He goes, wow. What are you doing here? I said, well, it is Manhattan, right? Broadway was an old Indian trail. I said, someone's got to keep an eye on you guys, right? So he said, well, you're the first Indian I ever met. And I said, well, after 500 years, it's about time. Let me shake your hand. It was crazy, So finally, I went to another audition. This is the last story we'll do before I do it. I went to Geronimo, TNT. I was doing Geronimo. We know why TNT. I know what TNT stands for. Same tribe, same time period. And also, they were doing this thing so that I think Ted Turner could still get away with doing his chop. So he threw some money at the people. But of course, when I went to go to these auditions, I was doing Geronimo. And I said, oh, so-and-so wrote the screenplay. What nation is he? Oh, he's not native. Oh, I see so-and-so is directing. What nation is he? Oh, he's not native. And so the audition piece they had me do was Geronimo, which I always thought would be funny as heck, Cochise playing Geronimo, but Geronimo drunk on the reservation at night choking his nephew. And that was the audition piece? I said, I have family in Oklahoma. You're not too far from Fort Sill. I don't feel really comfortable with this. So they said, well, why don't you play his best friend, Ja, or Ya? I couldn't tell. It's J-U-H. And they said, well, before you do your audition, I just want you to know, Ja stutters. And I looked at them and said, well, does he stutter in Apache or English? They said, thank you very much. And I never got called again, which in retrospect, I'm kind of thankful for. So out of that, I wrote this piece called the Kemosabe Therapy, and it says it's a response to the grip mainstream media has on Native people's images, and for making Native American actors economic hostages. So this is my response. It's called the Kemosabe Therapy. I'm gonna go get the mad artist, and we'll be right back.